Hello, this is a demonstration for your first NX assignment. It's based on Chapter 2, Exercise 1, and it will be followed by Exercise 2 in next video. Alright, first, let's start new. Once you start new, there are a bunch of options there, but for now, we are going to focus on modeling. Make sure your unit is in millimeters, and when you name the file is based on the given instructions. So in this case, we are working on the lab 16 based on chapter 2, exercise 1. Then make sure you also save your work in the same folder all the time. So my U drive is the recommended. The later you can copy this file into the K drive. So once everything's set, units and a task, and then names of files and the folder, then you can say OK. Then it will start new part modeling. You can see there's a tab is waiting for you if you have a multiple file is going on. Alright, for now, as a default, you have a datum coordinate system here showing the X and Y and Z directions. And always make sure the direction of extrusions when you work on. In this case, we have X direction of extrusions. That means we are going to use Y, Z plane as a sketch plane. So once you pick up the sketch, then pick up which plane you want to use for the sketch plane. You have option of showing the right, front, top view, the already tagged. If you're already familiar with all those directions, then you don't have to see that. Then to minimize the any other than what you needed. So in this case, I'm going to use again YZ plane. And once you confirm, you can see orange color showing that that's going to be sketch, and that's the direction of extrusions if you're using that sketch for the extrusions. If once it's confirmed, then say OK. Then you can see the sketch origin there. And as we go over in the lecture, you have to define which part of the sketch you're going to use as a sketch origin. In this case, we're going to use the left lower corner of your sketch. So, and then you can decide your sketch tool to finish it. Unlike the previous version, the Siemens changed some interface in the sketch, so there's no profile options. We used to have the profile option so that you can make lines and then the arc as a one profile, but now they decided to have the continuation of geometry and make a connection as you keep going. So here's a again quick demonstration. So you can have a line started it, then it will ask you where would you like to start. If you move your mouse close enough, then you can see it's snap quickly into wherever available. So if you had a separate line, then if you move your pointer nearby the end of the line, it's going to snap it into it. So in this case, obviously, we're going to start from the sketch origin. Click. Then likely you're going to have this quick pick window because where you click has a multiple possibility. In this case, obviously, sketch origin is the right things we want to start with it. So click. Then right away, a line will follow you. So again, if you have intention of have a certain angles, you can go that way. But for now, we are intent to have exactly 150 millimeter in horizontal direction in positive X direction. So if you move close enough to the horizontal line or axis, then it will snap it. Also, if it is too small or too big, you can, without click anything, you can scroll down and up to get the proper amount of screens occupied by your sketch. And or also you can pan, which is a middle button and right button at the same time. Then you can move it Remember, I haven't clicked the left button yet. That will allow you still keeping the line function. So I need about 150 millimeters. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect for now because we're gonna add the dimension later. And click, then go up, just closing up to the size I wanted. There was about 40, so that's not enough. Click, then right away you can switch to the shape next one you want. So in this case, I'm gonna have an arc, then come back, and you can see you can make the arc as you want it. As you can also see it, there's a blue one is following. It's showing that where the tangent point will be added between the arc you're about to make it and the existing line you already had it. So try to get close to where it started it. So that's where I want to have a tangent. All right, so I have a click, then I'm gonna go down more. Then if you go down to the more enough, then when it's lined up with the existing one, you can see it will snap also too. So just be patient a little bit, give a little time, the NX will give you the best suggestions you can use for your sketch. So at this point, I like the way it picked it up for me. Click, then I can switch back to line, then go down, and again, get close to the existing one. As you can see, it will give the 90-degree and the line up with the vertical axis. Click, then going back to where it was. Click. Then it will ask you, oh, there where you click, there are multiple possibilities. Actually, I'm going back to sketch origin. Then right away, you got enclosed one. Then I can close my line functions. Then you will notice that there will be some suggestion. This is a new kind of artificial intelligence showing better solutions. There's an issue could be. So if you click and move over your pointer over it, they will tell you it's almost tangent now. Would you like to take that as a tangent there also too? Is suggesting, it's making sense because the AI has figured it out. Why not? So that if you don't want it, you can just skip it. But if you like it, click, then you can right click and you can correct or you can ignore it. In this time, obviously, I want to have a tangent there also too. So I'm going to correct it and say OK. Then it will make that tangent as well too. So now, as you can see, everything is a golden color or brown color. That means it's not fully defined yet. So if you didn't activate any sketch tool, if you grab it, then you can actually move it. So you can show that degree of freedom you have in your sketch or the element you grabbed it. So we want to have exact the size we want. So to have the size, all you gotta do is click the line. You want to have a dimension, click. Then it will confirm you mean to click the axis or you mean to click the line. The quick pick window will show up. Sometimes not, sometimes yes. So in this case, yes. So I'm going to pick up the line. Then right away, the size of the line will show up as a green. It's just showing you yet. It didn't confirm yet. So if you want to take that as a part of your sketch, obviously you have to click. Then you can see it will give you a chance to resize it as you want it. In this case, I need 150 millimeter. And enter. Then it will ask you, all right, other elements in this sketch, would you like to scale down or up depending on number you put it in? Do the same way with the others and say yes, so that you can maintain the ratio between the other lines you already have it. So now it turned into the orange color. That means if you click somewhere, then it will actually implement into your sketches. So you got the size. As you notice that the size I made for that line in the sketch is changed the color. It's a black color now. So that means when I drag other golden color one, if I drag it, it is not changing because it's confirmed. So your job is, as you can imagine now, all these golden colors should be turned into black color. That means all size is known. That's what we call it fully constrained And next time we're going to learn about geometrical constraint or sketch constraint to make this sketch more intelligent and more robust. For now, just add the more dimension as you needed it. So if I keep going, based on the book, I'm seeing it. I need this one. Click and say 40, enter. Then you can see it. It will turn it to black. This line becoming black. So it's been confirmed. This one also click. Need to be 20. Enter. Click. There we go. You're getting it. If this dimension is way too big for your screen, you can always go to display and change the size of dimension text you wanted it. So that you can have a more confident size in your sketches. I just zoom in and out by the scroll down and up or pan with the button and right side button. So get familiar with this, the mouse operation also too. All right, going back home, I can add more dimensions. In this case, I am looking for the radius of this one. So click, I'm looking for 30, enter, click. There we go. So you can see it now is everything's black. That means all confirmed. There's no additional modification is not necessary anymore. But as you can see, we have a little more stuff. We need to add the hole at the center. So I'm going to add the circle. Then I'm going to confirm the size I needed it. So I'm going to size 30 first. Then as you can see, the 30 millimeter diameter of a hole will follow you. And if you move close enough to the center of the existing hole, okay, just like this, then it will actually snap it. Just be a little patient, give the time. So again, once you get the size 30 as you want, move your mouse, then move your mouse pointer nearby the existing hole. So because I needed the center of this curve as a center of this circle, then move, then it will snap it. Okay, so give a little time, then it will do it for you. And click. Because we already defined it here, I don't need to dimension it again. Then right away it's confirmed, its location is confirmed, its size is already confirmed. Not bad, right? Then you can see, you can rearrange the dimensions so that you can easily see what's going on. Only thing left is adding the fillet in a couple places. So I'm going to have a fillet. Get the size you want according to the book. We need a 4, enter. Then we're going to add the fillet this way and this way. So pick up those two lines. Then you will add that size of 4 radius of a fillet automatically for you. So click, click. There we go. You added it. And click, click. But you notice that same size of fillet you added it. It is not actually adding the dimension into it. But later we'll learn that actually the NX already figured it out, your intention. So you added instead of having one more dimensions, you added a constraint, which is equal radius constraint already integrated. So there's some AI stuff is going on in the sketches. So I'm done with the fillet. Close. I can pull out. Then I can show the all dimension I needed it to make this sketch fully constrained. And that's all we need for this assignment. So once you're done with your sketch, again, confirm everything is black colors. That means confirm that actually at the bottom of your NX, it is showing that also the sketch is fully defined. So that is our goal. That is what we're trying to do. Don't try to add too much dimensions. Just dimension while you can see it, but also try to make the sketches fully constrained. There's no brown color whatsoever. Everything is just black color. So it is done. Finish your sketch. Then you can see a sketch will be showing there in your navigator, showing that which sketch or what kind of job so far you've done it. If you want it, you can just right away extrude it so that to confirm that everything works fine. Let's give a 35 millimeter extrusions. We'll talk about this more also later and say okay. then right away the sketch becoming solid. So if you press the home key in your keyboard, HOME, or right click over the empty spot, and there is orient view and trimetric view. So again, as you can see, the key is HOME, home keys in your keyboard. So if you click, then it will just make it a trimetric view, and it will try to fit it into your screen best automatically. Again, if you want, you can zoom in and out by scrolling your mouse. And that's it. You got the data encoding. So it started from the data and coordinate system default, automatically given by the Siemens. And you using the data and coordinate system, you added a sketch. Then using the sketch, you made a solid. If you want to see the only side, you can turn off. You can hide the coordinate system. You can hide the sketch. It didn't delete it. It just simply hid it. So that you can see only the solid pieces. So once it's done, you can save it. It will be saved in the place where you designated at the beginning. All right, that's it. So let's try the next one.